This is going to be a reading for the sign of Virgo. This is a general reading, so it won't resonate with everybody. Virgo, I was doing a little meditation before your reading, and a message came through for you, a really strong message to tend to your own garden. And take that as you will, but I think the gist of it is if you've been running around and doing a lot for other people, focused on other people, focusing your energy on other people, it is time to tend to your own needs, tend to your own garden. I would do that as self-care. It's a time for self-care. It's a time to take care of yourself. Turn your energy back towards yourself. Put a little focus on yourself. Put yourself first a little bit. All right, and that might just be a very specific message for one person out there. We're just going to get a couple oracle cards for Virgo to start off. Okay. Any advice that my Virgos need to hear today? Virgo. What do my Virgos need to hear today? Jump in, Andromedan energy, adventure. Say yes to change. Say yes to change. That kind of speaks for itself. Empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Okay, so I would say that goes back to tend to your own garden. If you tend to be very empathic, it may be time to sort of shield yourself up energetically and be mindful of what you're absorbing from others. A really good practice if you are empathic to pull your energy back in is if you find yourself entwining with other people's energy, to just take a deep breath and visualize yourself detaching from whoever you're kind of getting entwined with. Take a deep breath, visualize yourself detaching from it, and on the out breath, pull your energy back down into your body and repeat that practice until you feel grounded within yourself and detached a little bit from energy, because when we get entwined with other people's energy, it can just be exhausting and we can start to absorb what doesn't belong to us. So be mindful of shielding up your energy if you're empathic. That's a very important practice to learn, how to pull your energy back into yourself and detach, from the energy that's going on around you. Tend to your own garden, Virgo. Tend to your own garden. Be mindful of your own needs. Okay, again, this is going to be a general reading for the sign of Virgo, so this will not resonate with every Virgo out there. Take what you need and leave the rest. Any advice for my Virgos right now? What are my Virgos going through? For my Virgos. Wow, Virgo. Okay, let's see. This is not necessarily meant to be a love reading, but if that's what's tapping in, then that's what's tapping in. Wow, Virgo. Holy smokes. Okay. So you may be going through a period of shifts and changes right now. I feel like things may be changing for you, Virgo, big time right now. I feel like, yeah, you're riding this wheel and experiencing a lot of shift and change right now. This may be why the message was coming through to tend to your own garden. If you're experiencing like a lot going on and a lot of change happening, it may be a call to kind of slow down and remember your self-care. You know, remember to eat, remember to rest, remember to take time to sit quietly and just be with yourself, take care of yourself, right? I feel like you're having like a big shift around love. I don't know if things have been really tough for you regarding love, but I have a feeling things are about to be very nice for you regarding love. I feel like you have someone in your energetic sphere who is a good match for you. This is a compatible match for you. This is someone who's in alignment with you. The Lover's card, it can speak about soulmate unions, but I'm not always here to say, yeah, this is a soulmate union, but I would just say there's someone in your sphere who's like very compatible, a very good match. This is someone who is well suited for you, and there is abundant love around you. There's abundant love. Ace of Cups is like the most love that a person can feel for another person. So whatever's going on around you, I feel like you've got like a shift in what's being brought in on this wheel, on this sort of turn of events and turn of fortune in your favor. It's like the universe is bringing you in a gift. It's bringing you in a gift of like a well-suited match for you. I don't know if this is somebody already in your energy, but whatever it is, it's beautiful. Whatever it is that's coming in, it's beautiful. This is sort of like, yeah, this is like alignment on all levels, the mental, the physical, the spiritual. This is beautiful. I don't know if this person will be at a distance from you. If so, this would indicate that there will be travel. But also it can just indicate that this is going to be this is going to be like a fast track, whatever this is. This is fast movement. This is momentum, but this can definitely indicate travel. This can indicate air travel as well. So I don't know if that's in the cards for you. I don't know if that's something you're planning, something that you're thinking about, but this is indicated. And this is something that's going to bring you into your kind of Empress energy. This is something that's going to bring you into a space of feeling relaxed and feeling like you have everything you need, but it's also going to be something that feels balanced. This is not a person who's coming in as a taker. This is a well-balanced thing with this Nine of Pentacles falling under the Lover's card. This is like, this is where you get to share what you can, but you get to keep something for yourself too. This is not somebody who's going to come in and ask you to give them everything and they're not going to give anything in return. This is a good balance of give and take, and this is you also knowing what you know, and this is part of tending to your own garden. This is you being mindful of what you need to keep and what you can share. You know, possibly in the past where you have like given all your pentacles in terms of time, energy, money, love, where you've just given it all and let yourself be depleted. This is sort of where things get to shift in your favor, and it's like where you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that with this well-aligned connection. You get to keep something for you. You get to keep enough to take care of yourself, your sanity, your well-being. You get to keep enough for you, but you have enough to share. But this is just balanced. This is like you sitting in a very relaxed energy and just having everything you need. This woman is very calm. She is very satisfied, but this woman is also okay if things go her way, and she's okay if things don't go her way, because she has internally what she needs to be stable. So this is a really good place to be sitting in. And so also what you have around you, I don't know if you're gonna travel to see this person, and it's gonna be a thing where you're gonna sort of come together with their family, meet their family, or meet their community, meet their friends. But this is some kind of like community gathering, but where you will be well received. This is sort of a celebratory mode. There's a lot of joy here. There's a lot of harmony here. This is if you are going to meet new people to do with this partner, this is going to go nicely. You're going to feel very welcomed. You're going to feel very welcomed in this space, Virgo. So let's see what's coming up. I don't know how much better you can get than the cards that just came out, but let's see what's coming up in the near future. When we get a great first part of the read, I almost get like anxious to do the second part because I'm like, please don't let anything come out that's going to be troublesome. Like, just let it be as good as the first cards that came out. But let's see. I guess we also want a dose of reality too, right? We want to know what it is. Take care of yourself, Virgo. Be mindful of doing your self-care so that you can, if you are like sort of having a new union come in for you that's like beautiful and well aligned, you just want to make sure that you stay your beautiful whole self. You know, remember to keep that kind of, keep your sights on making sure that you're full and that you're whole and that you're keeping yourself happy, like in an autonomous way, separate from any union, so that you can, you know, remain your happy whole self, like while you travel through and experience this beautiful, whatever this is coming in for you. What is coming up? What's coming up for my Virgos? What's coming up for my Virgos? What's coming up for my Virgos? And the Wheel of Fortune is just smiling on you. But let's see. Let's see what else is coming through. Yes. Why is the Moon and Four of Pentacles here? There's something in the near future that's going to be uncovered about something that needs to be let go of. Let's see if I can get a little bit more clarity. Sometimes Four of Pentacles can be a card of prosperity, but in general, it's usually about holding on to something that needs to like that the grip needs to be loosened on. This might just be something like internal that you struggle with, in terms of like, this might be you sort of having a discovery of like where you hold on to things too tightly, where you kind of uncover this ability to let things go, because you've got a whole Empress here. You've got a yes here. So if you came into this with an inquiry, with a sort of a yes or no question, the answer would be yes. Anytime you have two aces come out, that's always a yes. So if you came into this with a question, the answer would be yes. It's a positive. You know, some things are going to come to the light. I don't see anything crazy coming to the light. If anything, this might just be like a discovery of patterns of where you maybe have historically held on to things too tightly for a fear of loss. You won't have to do that anymore. You've got an Ace of Pentacles here. You won't have to do that anymore. I don't know if this has to do with your money or if this is in terms of love. Everybody may have like a different storyline. But there's going to be a discovery. Some things are going to come to the light where there's going to kind of be like an epiphany moment where you may get some clarity on where you have tendencies to hold on to things too tightly in your life. And this is going to be sort of like a freeing experience where you get like, once you get liberated, once you have this discovery. So maybe it may be a time to kind of examine, like sit and get quiet and ask yourself, are there things that I hold on too tightly to when it comes to money, or when it comes to love, or when it comes to anything really in your life? Is there anything that I'm holding on to too tightly? And ask yourself. And if you find that the answer is yes, this is a call to loosen the grip. This is where you get to see that you need to loosen the grip, right? And once you do that, once you kind of relax about it, about what you're holding on to, and realize that as you let things go and you let them flow, more flows into you. So whenever we're in a fear mindset and we're sort of holding on to things too tightly, that's when we get into trouble, because that's when like things repel away from us, and when we actually start to lose things, because when we hold on too tightly, we're actually like we're sort of stopping the natural flow of like what the universe actually wants to bring into us, you know, what is actually meant for us. So, you know, whatever you think your idea of how things should look, I would say there's a call here to loosen the grip, to do a deep dive, get into a discovery mode of like, what do I need to let go of? What do I need to loosen the grip on? And once you can do that, you're kind of going to get this momentum. You're going to get this momentum, and you're going to be riding right towards this new beginning. You've got like new beginning plastered all over your reading. Beautiful new beginning, clear new beginning, honest new beginning, truth, clarity, and abundant. Everything you need is here in this new beginning. You get to be sitting in Empress mode. You have the Nine of Pentacles, which is the Empress of the Minor Arcana, and then you have the Empress of the Major Arcana, right? So you're showing up in your reading here in full empowerment mode. This is where you get your footing, and you get your confidence, and you get your glow up, and you get your like feeling of like self-love and being really sure of yourself and being really confident. And I don't know if that's, you know, if this person who's coming in who's like in alignment with you kind of is supportive of that energy, but it kind of looks like that. It looks like this might be a person who kind of helps your growth more than they stunt your growth, which is amazing. This is going to be a period for you where you get to look at the work that you've put in, and you get to enjoy the results of the work that you've put in. So if you've been working really hard on your stability and your inner strength and your self-love and taking care of yourself, you know, that's really beautiful. And this is where you get to kind of see the benefits of it, right? And you've got another Wheel of Fortune. This is just a confirmation that things are shifting and changing in your favor. This is sort of karma playing out in your favor. I don't know if you have walked the path of doing good for others and, you know, really serving others, but this is a time for what you've put out there to come back to you. This is like time for you to receive. This is time for you to grow. This is time for you to enjoy what you've put into this journey, the work that you've put in, what you've poured into others. This is a time for it to come back to you. And you're showing up with this beautiful, strong, abundant new beginning here. So this is really beautiful. All right, Virgo, that's your reading. I love what's coming in for you. I love that you're sitting in your power. I love that you're in your Empress mode. I love that you're experiencing all this change. The only indication here is to take a deep look into areas in your life where you may hold on too tightly, and just, you know, make sure that you're mindful of that, and that you remind yourself to loosen the grip, relax, and let things flow. What is meant for you will flow effortlessly to you. What is meant for you will effortlessly flow straight to you. So just, you know, get into that mindset and let what is meant for you flow to you, and what is not meant for you, let it flow away. Don't hold on too tightly. All right, Virgo, that's your reading. Hopefully this resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow the channel. And if it did not, you can always watch your sun, moon, and rising. You might find more resonance there in your other placements. All right, take care, Virgo.